A synopsis of the chief's heritage. Joe's head problem started when the Chicago Mafia kidnapped him in the early 1940s. At the time, he was 12 and known around the community as the Home Run Kid. He stood in the middle of the street wearing baggy pinstripe baseball pants, a blue t-shirt, and a Cubs baseball cap. His Louisville Slugger was cocked as he waited for his friend Barry to pitch the ball. Standing there, he saw Tony Campanella and Frank Olivetti come cruising up in a dark sedan from the late 30s. He figured they would have hit Barry had Barry not moved out of the way, and wondered what they wanted when they stopped the car in front of him. He saw Barry take off running as Campanella jumped out of the front passenger door. Campanella stood around 5'10" and was slightly heavyset. He wore a dark gray suit and a fedora. His face was scarred from acne. With a raspy Italian accent, he said, "Hey, Jory, come here. I got to talk to you for a second." Joe was cautious as he walked up to Campanella, dragging his bat. His teenage voice crackled as he replied, "Yeah, what do you want?" Campanella grabbed the kid's left arm and shouted, "Get in the car!" Joe was scared. Resisting, he planted his left foot forward and swung the bat with his right hand, brushing Campanella on the side of his face. The swing caused Campanella to let go. Olivetti had been sitting patiently behind the wheel, smoking a cigarette and watching. He wondered if he should jump out and help. Campanella yelled, "You dirty rat! You're in a lot of trouble now!" Joe thought about running, but cocked the bat instead. Campanella lunged at him, hollering, "Get over here!" Joe took a full swing, hitting Campanella in the midsection. Campanella grunted and fell to his knees, but the wind had not been knocked out of him. He grabbed Joe's ankle and pulled him to the ground. Climbing on top of the kid, he shouted, "What? You think you're Al Capone with that bat?" He punched Joe in the face nearly as hard as he could. "Don't ever hit me with a bat again." He punched the boy again. Joe screamed and the neighbors watched him from a distance. But none of them helped as Campanella yelled, "If you ever hit me again, I'll kill you. You hear me, boy? I'll kill your worthless ass and the chief won't do nothing about it." He punched him again, then picked the bleeding boy up by the front of the shirt and slammed him against the sedan, shouting, "Now get in the car, you dirty little rat." He opened the back door and shoved the kid in. Joe stumbled into the car, tears sliding down his face. He cried, "You just wait till my father finds out. He's going to kick your fat ass all over this town." Campanella jumped in next to the boy. Olivetti put the car into gear as Campanella closed the door, saying, "Let me tell you something, little punk. The chief's going down. He's going to bring all his money to get you back, and we're going to gun him down. You hear me, boy? Your father's going to be dead, and you're going to be another dirty-faced rat scurrying through the trash." Around Chicago, the chief had earned respect by being the only person brave enough to take on the mob. All of Joe's life, there had been a feud between the tribe and the mafia. The chief never showed fear, and his people were proud to be part of the tribe. "My father can take you two clowns out so easy," Joe cried. "Wait and see. You'll be begging for mercy."